On May 13, 2025, sheriff's deputies were called to a pilot travel center after a report of employee theft.
The call was kind of vague. This has been...
It's still in for a little while, yes.
Okay.
Right now we're a little over 6,000.
Okay, and you have like all the receipts and everything for that, or?
Well, it's all on... I'll tell you when I get in there.
Okay.
This is what we got. On a day, we've got video. Okay. On a daily basis, the deposit should have been $947. Mm-hmm. It was $851. This one here should have been $175. It was $76. And this is coming out of what we call the SCOs, which is our self-checkouts. And it goes on, so that caused us a shortage of $201. Okay. Now, $1, just because that could be coin, you know, so $200 difference. So we went to the video and said, okay, well, what happens to $200? And if you would like, you tell her from there, or I can tell her.
I had taken money out of it.
I'm sorry, you're soft-spoken, I can't hear you.
I said I had taken money out of it.
You took money out of the
ESCOs.
Okay.
Hey, come on.
This is our detective up here. I called
Hi,
him.
Mr. Detective.
This is Detective Coates. So she was just explaining to me they have these are from the. Do you mind if I just take this over?
You're fine. You're fine.
These are from the self checkouts. So this was the total what it should have been. This is how much it was. Same for this one here. It should have been 175. It was only 76. So they went to the video to look to see what happened, and she's on the video taking the money. I mean, she just told me she took money out of the thing. So.
Yeah. Already post Miranda, everything like that.
I didn't
Just
even ask.
watching.
She just told me.
Okay.
So I haven't done anything.
2 minutes earlier, you
Since
went over
17.
the whole thing.
So I'm Detective Coates with the Sheriff's Office, okay? I work all the property crimes up here. What is your name, ma'am?
Norma Casey.
Norma?
Lauren
Casey.
McCasey. Is that correct?
Marquesi.
Marquesi.
You guys want to step out for a second? I'll just talk with her real quick.
Just so you know, this is each day, and that's the total. We do not have all of it on video, but if you look at it, you can see the trend. It's pretty good. So, okay, I'm out.
I'll come get you in a second.
Yeah, just holler out here and they'll get us on the mic because we'll be up action.
Okay. Thank you.
Sir.
So, I'm not here to embarrass you, okay? Any more than you already are, okay? I prefer to handle this a little bit more delicately. I understand that people go through rough times, okay? I'm just trying to figure out, okay, what's going on, okay? Obviously, we had a boo-boo, okay? And I'm trying to figure out some details, okay? Because I understand people go through rough patches, okay? I fully understand that, okay? Obviously, for me to talk to you, obviously you have to read your rights, okay? That way you're aware of what's going on, okay? And she's on, okay?
Yes,
Yep. Okay.
I'm recording.
Have you been read your rights before?
Yeah, I've been read my rights before, just not right now.
Just not right now? Okay. You do have the right to remain silent. And things you say can be used against you in court law. You do have the right to a lawyer and have a present with you while you're being questioned. If you're not for the higher lawyer, want to be appointed to represent you before any questions you wish, you can decide at any time to execute these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The rest of mine, are you okay talking to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm going to allow you to kind of explain to me kind of what happened before I had to look at the video myself.
I get child support taken out every week out of my check, and it takes probably about over half of my check every week. I should be getting anywhere from $400 to $500 every week, and I'm getting not even two half the time. So it's just I'm trying to keep up on my rent every month, which is over $1,000. My car insurance is over $200. Same with my my storage unit's almost 200, and my phone is 100 plus gas in my car every day. It's like over $100.
So your just bills are
It's I don't
way
even
over what you make.
right.
Right. Is this your only job?
Yes,
How long have you been employed here?
I've been here for over a year.
Over a year. How much do you make an hour here?
I think right now it's at 1580 something.
Okay.
But like I said, with the child support, it just takes a huge chunk out. It takes almost $300 out of my check every day.
How many kids are you paying child support on? 2? And this is to the father?
No, it's to the deceased father's mother.
I'm not sure how that works.
She has temporary guardianship of my kids.
Okay.
I just haven't been able to get them back, and I have been paying for it since and been struggling since.
Okay. And how long have you been in kind of a financial squeeze? The whole time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
When's the last time you had what did you do before this?
Before this job, I was working at Daryl's, and it wasn't any better. I was making probably just about the same amount of money, if not less. Every week.
Any schooling?
No schooling.
No schooling?
No, sir.
Okay. Any support system?
No, I just have like my mom and friends and coworkers. That's really it.
Okay. Explain to me what happened here. Because and when this all kind of started, when this all unraveled.
Honestly, it unraveled when I took on a place by myself in the beginning of the year.
So January?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was between January and February, and it was just a thousand that had come up with myself. No, so it was just like really overbearing. So and I made some poor choices to try to stay afloat.
Okay. When do you think you start? When do you think these poor choices started?
I want to say it was around either January or February. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay, so this has been going back to January.
It hasn't been long, but
Yeah. How much money were you getting, do you think, a week?
I honestly don't know, because whenever I would have enough for any of my bills, I'd set it aside until it was time to pay it and then pay for my bills.
Now, were you paying your bills cash, or were you putting this into a bank account?
Cash for most of it.
What type of bills other than your child support? Is that the main thing?
That's the main one that gets
Main thing?
deducted out of my check. Aside from whatever loans I get. But other than that, that's the one thing that gets deducted out automatically.
Mm-hmm. So if you had to guesstimate, how much total do you think, rough ballpark, do you think you've gotten since January?
I don't know. I know I've been able to have my rent paid for a couple months.
And you don't normally get your rent paid?
Not as to where I have it each month, because I would pay at the end of the month, so it would be good.
Just give me an honest ballpark.
I honestly don't know. It would be a couple. I think for the week it'd be like maybe a couple hundred. It all depends. I just would put it aside until I had to pay something.
Would you consider these estimates somewhat fair, or what do you think about these numbers? Because they're saying that's 100 here, 100 there, 250 here. Does that look right? Do you think?
It might be. I honestly don't know. To be honest.
Now, did someone else put you on this? Did you come up with this idea yourself?
No one put me on. Just seen it, and I was like, well, just a little bit.
And it's probably a national company. They won't go broke.
No, just I wasn't thinking of anybody else. Just trying to survive. That's all I'm trying to do.
How many videos do you have that I can see right now?
Peggy's got it saved. She said, what, 5, 6 videos?
Yeah. Hey, I just want to see the method of how it's doing.
I think it's this one here. She is not doing a shift break at this time. She just walks over, opens the door, takes the money. Now in a minute, she'll come back and do it to the other 2. There's no reason, unless she's doing a shift break, for them to ever go in there.
And that's just a key?
We're going to fix that. This is the 3rd store. nationwide that this has happened in. So we're going to fix our process. But in the meantime, you know.
You guys look on YouTube recently? I mean, with not body cameras, you get to see anything you want. Man, employee and manager, especially manager thefts are like, there's like a whole YouTube channel that's dedicated to it.
We don't put our on YouTube. I'll let you do your thing. I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
Yeah. What else do you have here? You have your vehicle here?
Just my,
Is that?
just my vehicle.
What do we want to do with cars for a vehicle?
What did he tell
He
you?
said I can leave my keys with one of my coworkers.
Okay.
He said,
We can give her
Is
48 hours.
is
What's
okay.
that?
We can give her 48 hours to keep in the parking lot.
Okay.
It's just a decent thing to do.
appreciate that.
All right. What coworker are we giving your keys to? Is the one that's right out here, or is it someone else? And then, do you have?
He's probably, I think he's by the showers.
Okay.
It's one of my maintenance guys.
Okay, we'll walk back there. And then do you have your phone on you, or is it in your car?
No, it's in the car. I want to go get it real quick so I can write down some numbers.
Okay.
And I can give him the keys after if you prefer, or
Where's your car parked at?
right over here.
Okay.
In the
Do
employee
you
parking lot.
care if I go get your phone?
It's just an officer safety issue.
Yeah.
Especially someone that's about to go to jail. We see in a car that
I ain't gonna run. Like, you can follow
it's
me.
just officer safety.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know exactly where it is in my car. That's why I was gonna just go try to grab it real quick. But you can come with me. I'm not gonna run or do anything.
Is he, whatever he's doing, is he able to step away for a second where he can come out with your keys and we can all
He might.
stand at the car together? It's that right. It's right there. I don't know if that's working or not.
Daniel?
Somebody just called me.
Where are you at?
Just ran to my truck and grabbed my charger.
Can you stay there a minute? I need you for a second.
Okay.
Thank you. He's out.
Okay. Do you know where he parks at?
He should be in the same area.
Oh, y'all have like a designated spot you park in? Okay. All right.
That should be about the end of your.
It's all right. I gotta do what I gotta do, you know?
If you call me, I'm like, I'm gonna roll up in there. I'm not gonna wait.
Yeah.
You know me, I can't.
Yeah. Okay. And then do you need to roll this window up in case it rains?
Yeah, I probably should. Was that one?
Jim the Daniel?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have everything you need? Okay. Alright, we're gonna walk over to not the silver Explorer, but the one next to it, the actual marked car.
Yes.
I'm gonna put you in on the passenger side just so that way I can see you, instead of being behind me. Do you have anything on you that you're not supposed to have?
Hey, phone and your holder. That's it.
I just have to pat you down, so I'll try to do it the best. If you want to step up closer to the car,
Yes, sir.
no, you're good. You didn't. I just didn't want to. Those are your earbuds. Is that?
Not to start.
You're okay, honey. I vaped for what 5 years or so. You're good.
Nice.
I will roll the window down, but when we get to the district where we're going, I have to take it from you. Okay. Go ahead. And I'm gonna put these in the back tab.
The manager alleged that shortages from the self-checkout machines had accumulated to more than $6,000. The employee in question was interviewed on scene. What follows was captured by the responding detective's body-worn camera. Public records footage. The subject in this case is a United States citizen, a fact that becomes relevant later in this analysis. The most consequential moment in this case happened before any officer asked a question. Under the Fifth Amendment and under Miranda versus Arizona, decided in 1966, warnings are required only during custodial interrogation by law enforcement. A manager is not law enforcement. An admission made to a private employer, even in an office at work, is generally not a Miranda event. It is admissible without warnings because there is no state actor doing the questioning. This is the doctrine that most viewers have never heard of, and it decides more cases than any confession Mirandized on camera. Miranda protects against compelled self-incrimination during custodial questioning by police. But protection is not automatic. A suspect may waive those rights verbally on camera, knowingly and voluntarily. That waiver is what prosecutors are trained to build a record of, and what defense attorneys spend careers trying to attack. In the 2022 decision, Vega versus Teco, the Supreme Court held that a Miranda violation does not create a civil rights lawsuit under Section 1983. The remedy for a violated Miranda is suppression of the statement, not damages. That legal reality shapes every choice made during a custodial interview. Behavioral science recognizes an acute stress response, the fight, flight, or freeze reaction driven by adrenaline. In interview settings, freeze often presents as flat affect, quiet voice, minimal resistance. Under that state, people commonly reach for narrative repair, explaining, justifying, contextualizing, because giving a coherent story feels like regaining control of a situation that has already slipped away. The behavioral cost is that each specific detail, a wage number, a bill amount, a timeline, corroborates the case against the speaker and forecloses defenses that might otherwise be raised later. This is a general stress mechanism. It is not a character judgment. It is a lesson about what interview environments do to people who did not plan to be in one. State theft laws are almost universally tiered by dollar value. Misdemeanor threshold, low felony, mid felony, high felony. The line between one grade and the next is measured in dollars. In many jurisdictions, $6,000 in aggregated losses places a case in the middle of the felony range. Every additional day of theft can push the total into a higher tier with a higher maximum sentence. This is why the ledger is not just arithmetic. The ledger decides the felony grade. Engaging with the numbers on a printout, even while claiming not to know the totals, is functionally adopting the employer's math. A neutral, I have nothing to say without a lawyer, leaves that math unadopted and preserves every argument the defense might later make about the number itself. From the enforcement side, the file at this point is close to airtight. Ledger evidence establishes the shortages. Video establishes presence at the machine at the times of loss. A civilian admission precedes any police contact. A Mirandized waiver precedes any interview detail. Under any state's theft statute, a case built on this record will not turn on legal argument. It will turn only on what the parties can negotiate. Presenting this clearly is not endorsement. It is the same facts a defense lawyer would see across the table. 4 decisions shape a case like this one, and each one is a lesson. Lesson 1 for anyone accused: the first statement made under stress is often the last one that matters. It should not be made without counsel. Lesson 2, engaging with a ledger, a printout, or a video is engagement. Silence is not admission. Estimation is. Lesson 3 for law enforcement: Mirandize before interrogation, consent-based when possible, courteous during arrest. This is the record that survives suppression motions in civil suits. Lesson 4 for institutions: when a control gap allows a single employee to open a cash drawer alone, the institution has created the temptation, not just witnessed the theft. Dual custody cash handling standards exist for a reason. The subject in this case is a U.S. citizen. But suppose the same situation happened to someone who is not a citizen. The legal picture changes in ways worth understanding. First, the criminal charge is only half the picture. For a non-citizen, a theft or fraud offense of this size can carry immigration consequences, deportability, detention, or a bar to reentry, separate from and in addition to the criminal penalty. Even an arrest, a pending charge, or a plea deal can matter, and the specific effect depends on the specific charge and the person's status. Only a licensed immigration attorney can advise on an individual case. Second, the right to remain silent and the right to a lawyer apply to every person present in the United States, not only citizens. When a detective asks whether you are okay to talk, no is a complete answer regardless of your status. Third, and this is the hard rule, never give a false name and never present false documents. For a non-citizen, that can be a separate federal offense and can carry serious immigration consequences on top of the original charge. This is general information, not legal advice. The immigration consequences of any charge are complex and change often, but only a licensed immigration attorney can advise on an individual situation. The line between a viable case and a lost one is usually drawn in the first 60 seconds. It is drawn before an officer asks a question. It is drawn before Miranda is read. It is drawn the moment a person under stress decides to explain themselves, and in this case, that person was speaking to a manager, not a cop. And that is exactly why the statement is admissible. The lesson is not to comply. It is not to lie. It is to know that the words spoken in the first minute of an accusation shape everything that follows. Composure and rights awareness are protection, not obedience. Protection. If this analysis was useful, subscribe for more casework broken down at the intersection of law, behavior, and consequence. Leave a comment with the moment you think decided this case, and tell us which decision on either side of the badge you would have made differently. This is public records footage presented for education and analysis. It is not legal advice for any individual situation. Thank you for watching.